What's happening, guys? Isaac here, checking in the Realized car. And in today's video, I want to give you guys a better way to approach goals, a way that's gonna ensure that you stay happy, stay motivated, and stay on the path. Because if you're not happy while approaching your goals, if you're not happy while progressing in life, you're obviously going to stop. That resistance is not going to allow you to break through the barriers that will come through eventually. Okay, so to begin this video, there's basically two camps, right? The first camp is full of people that vouch for mindfulness and staying in the present moment, and how you should not really worry about achieving external goals, and you should only worry about the internal world, right? People such as Eckhart Tolle, who always talk about how outside things are never going to give you lasting happiness, fulfillment, right? And there's the other camp, which is people that talk about extreme results, about how you should always be grinding, how you should always be getting better, about how the future is going to be better than today. Well, there's nothing wrong with either one of these camps, but I believe that if you take aspects from both sides and combine it into one joint holistic philosophy, you're going to be better overall. Because the first camp that talks about mindfulness and staying in the present moment, they do have a point in the sense that not one goal that you achieve is never going to make you happy forever, right? There's always going to be something else, right? You might notice this in life. You might get hungry, then you make yourself something to eat, and you eat it, you've achieved the goal, you're happy for a bit, but then you start getting full, right? You're full, you lie down on your bed, that's relaxing for a bit, but then your neck starts hurting. You know, there's always little things that pop up after the achievement of every goal, regardless of how small it is, such as like making a pizza for yourself when you're hungry. And living in the present moment does indeed make you feel more happy when you're more mindful, when you're more aware of what you're doing, what every action means, how it feels, the texture of things, right? But I think that staying in presence, staying in this mindfulness state where you're not worrying about external goals, is actually missing out on one half of reality. Just because achieving goals does not guarantee lasting happiness doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, right? So the balance is struck in being grateful, being present to the moment, and still having that relentless attack on those goals, right? So still being able to do the necessary things to achieve those goals daily while being 100% content with where you are now. So you're choosing to achieve those goals, and because you're choosing to, and you're not worried about the end outcome because you're happy where you are now, you are actually ironically going to be more likely to achieve it. Because what I've noticed in life is when you're always putting a lot of pressure into things, when you're approaching things with that relaxation, when you're trying to force things, they don't turn out the way that you want them to be. Things appear forced, things don't appear as fluid, and the universe does not go on your side, right? But if you kind of relax a bit and let things flow naturally, while of course you're still doing the work, these things will happen. To give you an example, one of my goals for the year was to gain 10,000 subscribers. Now we've surpassed that. At the moment of this video, I think we're at 3,500 something. And during the initial stages, I was busting my balls, right? I was trying to force it. I was really trying to force it, making videos when I wasn't motivated, putting things out, just constantly trying to, checking the subscriber list. But as soon as I stopped doing that, as soon as I became happy with the subscriber base that I had, as soon as I decided to just do the necessary actions to get me to the desired goal that I wanted, which is, making good quality videos and uploading them and consistency, while being happy with where I was at, that's when the magic started happening. That's when the channel blew up, and here we are now at 13,000. So even though my goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm not attached to that goal. I'm happy with where I'm at now. I'm 100% happy. If YouTube was to somehow delete my channel or something like that, of course I wouldn't be happy about that, but it's not the end of the world. I am content with what I've achieved. I'm content with who I am. So when you approach your goals with that mindset, with that paradigm shift, the stress gets away from it, right? The forcefulness gets away from it, and you're now able to really do your best work, your most creative works. And this doesn't only lie in the domain of making YouTube videos and stuff like that. This could be for anything. When you're trying to, like build your goal physique, the way you do it is you don't go and try and force it by going every day and train for 3 hours a day and, you know, doing 10 meals a day and stuff like that. You plan it for the long term, right? You go to the gym perhaps 3 or 4 times a week, a schedule that you can stay to. You eat a diet that makes sense for you, right? You do all the necessary actions. You don't beat yourself down for not being where you want to be, but you are happy with the results that you've had thus far. And that is the key to happiness when achieving goals. Always stop and look at how far you've come and look at the results you've achieved and be happy for those, right? Be content with who you are now. You're already the person that you're going to be. Know that no goal is going to give you the lasting fulfillment that you're seeking, but the pursuit of the goal is actually where the enjoyment comes from, right? So being mindful in the pursuit and being content is going to give you the ultimate level of happiness. It's only the people that have this weird mindset where they think that life is going to be hard until they achieve their goal, and that's going to be it. That's going to be the end. They're going to be happy. That get disappointed. That get, off the path. So that's my advice, right? And you can apply this to any goal in life. It doesn't matter if it's going to the gym. It doesn't matter if it's making a YouTube channel. It doesn't matter if it's playing piano. Be 100% in the moment. Be happy with where you're at, but still do the necessary steps. Still approach those goals, those actions that you have to do, that you've chosen to do, like a lion tears up a gazelle, all right? And that's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Peace.